Before them they saw a wide meadow adorned with tall and wonderful buildings. Tel Aviv, Alt-Neuland. Tel, a mound of ancient ruins. Aviv, renewal, something new in bloom. When it was established 100 years ago, it was hard to imagine that Tel Aviv, rising from the sands, would become a pulsating, bustling metropolis, the center of culture and enterprise, at the focal point of Israel. Tel Aviv Jaffa, where each morning greets babies and youngsters, adults and senior citizens from across the human spectrum, living and working side by side, a throbbing urban hub that's home to endless stories, each worthy of attention. On this morning, we'll encounter just 3 of those tales. 3 small stories that show what a huge difference generosity can make. On this new morning, Stefan dreams of reaching the moon. As a small child, he left Russia for Neve Sheret in northern Tel Aviv. It was a whole new world to him. Home was a disadvantaged neighborhood. From the beginning of elementary school, Stefan's curiosity, studiousness, and his talent for science made him stand out from the crowd. For him and others like him, the Tel Aviv Foundation establishes school libraries, resource centers, and unique enrichment programs. Stefan always wanted to learn and achieve, only the opportunity was lacking. The Chemda Center for Science Education was established to provide that opportunity. In partnership with the Weizmann Institute, it seeks out scientifically inclined youngsters from across the population and helps them move ahead as they chart their future. Stefan and his friends are working on a groundbreaking invention that aims to conquer new worlds. For them, the sky is the limit, and Chemda is the launching pad that will take them there. After school, Stefan's learning to row. The Tel Aviv Foundation established the Olympic Rowing Center for gifted athletes and for children from the entire spectrum of society. Just look at Stefan's determination and faith as he rows toward tomorrow, and understand, to change the course of one young life is to change the course of history. The new day finds Nadia Lupo in her tiny apartment in the heart of Tel Aviv. She's 75, a widow, and a child of the Holocaust. Spending the twilight years in a big city can be almost unbearably lonely. But Nadia has good reason to wake up each morning and set off into the world. The Tel Aviv Foundation had people like Nadia in mind when it established day centers for senior citizens. Homes away from home, supportive, caring, inviting. When Nadia creates, time stands still. When she sculpts the horrors of the past, today's hardships and fears for tomorrow seem to evaporate. And this 75-year-old is young and happy. It's noon, and Nadia's day hasn't nearly reached its peak. A new exhibit is opening at the Gutmann Museum, an important stop on the way home. Everything interests her. This evening, like every Sunday, Nadia is invited to a party at Café Europa. It's an important occasion. Café Europa is a remarkable project supported by the Tel Aviv Foundation, providing a social framework and emotional support for Holocaust survivors. It echoes with the past, offering a warm, nourishing encounter. For Nadia and all the others like her, this sense of partnership and togetherness is the breath of life. When he was born 9 years ago, Ori, the child with the world's sweetest smile, was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. For him and his family, life is an endless challenge, a daily struggle for small achievements. Every day he travels 45 kilometers to school from his home in a city north of Tel Aviv, but this morning he can hardly wait to get there. An hour's drive is just a small inconvenience. At its end is a very special destination for children from Tel Aviv and nearby. The OWN School for Special Education, a unique facility established by the Tel Aviv Foundation for Special Needs Children. Studies here are tailor-made for each child. Dedicated teachers and therapists extend a helping hand, bringing new light into challenging lives. Today, Ori's going to practice something new. Walking without a walker, using only crutches, almost on his own. He spent a long time preparing for this moment, and today's the day. It's a step that requires courage and determination beyond what most of us can imagine. One small step after another, surrounded by faith and love, Ori will go far. Look at the newborn infant. See the child yearning for attention, a helping hand, or the only warm meal of the day. Be there for all of them, all along the way, stubborn and persistent, relishing every little achievement, and know that you can never stop caring. That's the heart and soul of the Tel Aviv Foundation. Doing for everyone, promoting culture and sports, creating parks and gardens, improving the quality of life. It's an enormous mission that requires broad shoulders and shared effort. For 30 years, the Tel Aviv Foundation has anchored a worldwide partnership dedicated to turning its vision into reality, changing people's lives for the better. This sacred work, building and creating, requires all our belief, all our strength, a commitment to shaping the future. If Theodore Herzl could visit the city he named and envisioned a century ago, he'd probably smile and say that he'd seen it all in his mind's eye. What we see at the Tel Aviv Foundation is a mission that captures the essence of Jewish values, that we are each other's keepers. 100 years later, it's clearer than ever. When you set off on a journey together, anything is possible.
I am thinking about our grandchildren, yours and mine, and we have to create a better future for them. And the time to build this future is now.
Tel Aviv symbolizes the challenge of Israel. Tel Aviv symbolizes the potential of Israel. Tel Aviv symbolizes the dream that we all have in Israel. I want you to become our partners in this dream. Thank you very much.